Sea of Thieves is in a really rough state right now. Season 14 has been the rockiest release to any season we've had so far in Sea of Thieves, and it's threatening to get worse. Although the social mantra right now states that Sea of Thieves is dead, I don't quite believe that to be true, but we are in a situation where some serious work needs to be done, and it needs to be done really quickly. For the 2 or 3 of you that haven't been up to date with what's going on so far, a quick recap of the last 3 weeks of Sea of Thieves goes as follows. For Season 14, we expected the release of new weapons, a new crouching mechanic, and some new traps and tools that you can use in Sea of Thieves. Additionally, they promised a new movement system, which was focused mainly on the crouching mechanic, which had some additional features with it too. However, as it stands right now, so far in Season 14, over 2/3 of what I said aren't actually in the game, and some of them were also removed after originally being released in Season 14. The actual release downtime of Sea of Thieves Season 14 was longer than normal, as they had to last minute pull out traps from the game and remove mantling from the side of ship, citing serious flaws with the new features, meaning they had to be tweaked and put on hold for the month of October. However, unfortunately, it didn't stop there, as a few weeks later they also removed crouching from the game due to its bugs and issues that came with it, meaning the only thing we have left of the original planned Season 14 are the 2 weapons, which in themselves do have issues too, that do need to be tweaked and worked on. Following that, there was a very brief period where these tools were available in the game for about 20 minutes, to which a live instant pull down happened and all servers were shut down without notice, taking them out and restoring the season, or lack of it, which in short leads to a very rocky release of Season 14. However, thankfully it seems we're now at a point where everything has been restored and we have a rollout plan for when everything's going to be added and a path moving forward, which came in the form of a Sea of Thieves State of Play update by Drew Stevenson about 24 hours before recording this video, which leads us to the State of Play. So in this State of Play, which will be linked down in the description if you do want to read all of it in its entirety, covered a few important points. On top of the standard bug fixes and commendation updates, there are a few key notes that I want to crack down on and expand on in this video, so we're going to start with the crouching mechanic. So the 2 main issues that were found with crouching in Sea of Thieves was air control when shooting out of a cannon and invincibility when crouching and getting out of a cannon, which yeah, look, I acknowledge that sounds pretty insane how crouching could do that, but that was the case in the state of Sea of Thieves when it released. However, Rare are now at a point where they're happy with this and it's been resolved, meaning it's just been released in the hotfix that you guys would have had to recently download at the time of recording this video. However, it's still not perfect, because in addition to all of this, you did have the ability to quick swap with the mechanic of crouching, and that is still in the game. However, slightly nerfed with the intention of getting it out very, very soon. And look, I'm going to be honest, I for one think quick swapping's okay, but if the devs say it needs to go and other players don't like it, then hey, what can we do? We just have to ride the waves. And on top of this, they did fix a bug or exploit, depending on how you look at it, where people were able to take kegs inside of cannons and drop them on players while flying through the air, which honestly isn't anything worse than what cheaters are already doing, and frankly seemed like a cool mechanic, which would have had some amazing features, which frankly could have been quite fun and entertaining. On top of that, they did fix the basics, like the new commendations not being able to be unlocked, rowboats being stuck on islands, wallbanging being brought into the game accidentally, and overall stability of the servers. However, unfortunately, lastly, there is no update to when traps are being brought in, so we can probably assume to expect to see it around mid-November, which is rather late comparatively. So, all in all, where do we stand? Personally, I believe Sea of Thieves is working its way back from a disastrous release of Season 14, and I'm sure this features will be worth the wait when they do come out. However, I think there's a bit of tweaking that needs to be done before we can get to that stage. And as it's only an opinion, I'd love to hear you guys express yours down below in the comment section, and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. It's worth mentioning too, I don't hate the Sea of Thieves team. In fact, I think they're quite amazing. And the point of this video wasn't to bash anyone or bring the game down, as I still do really love this game and enjoy everything it stands for. However, I think this is an appropriate dialogue that needs to be had regarding the game, and I think there's nothing bad to come from this. However, it is the internet, and I could be wrong. That being said, look after yourselves, hopefully you have a good day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.